Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Mortal Shell Virtuous Cycle, where we're doing our runs and runs and runs, but this is the first run we'll do with Hadern and the Exatana, since we just unlocked it in the last episode and then did a fun little foundling challenge where we did not go very far. But here we can see our speed run. Our fastest thing was actually 120. 120 to die twice. Really great. That was a fun run. Let's try to make the runs longer. But first off, I have to get used to Hadern, which I actually never played, other than just testing out the weapon. In my main save file, where did we start? Down here. Heavy attack damage increased by 10. Thank you.
I remember Solomon ranting one night. Not one of his usual rants either. No, he was lucid, illuminated in his rage. He spoke of the other seedlings, squandered by Hadern's hand. It seems Hadern had left the others to wither and lie fallow. But Solomon had an epiphany. He realized they could still serve some purpose if he could find them. I could be restored, even ascend. What if you found them, the seeds, our unborn kin? Would you finish Solomon's work?
Interesting. I hope that we can find them. Damage of the weapon ability is increased by, of the katanas, okay, is increased by 10. Damage of the axe is increased by 10%. The weapon abilities that I basically never used. Transforming the Exatana triggers an explosion, dealing 5 damage to all nearby enemies, which is 5 damage isn't much. And I'll not transform mid-combat because that's basically stuns me. And it doesn't have a transforming attack like Bloodborne weapons do. So the katana's weapon ability had this weird forward swipe thing that did no damage. It wasn't good. The X one was better, but both of them weren't good. Okay, let's go back towards the main hub. This is this direction. Hey you, can you not want to come? Okay, then I'm putting the other one instead. Did the other one aggro around the corner? I think he did. The big guy isn't aggroed, the small guy is. It looks different, but yeah. That's actually the way it is. Okay. That's actually pretty nice. That was a weird way to move, man. I don't like the guy that can shoot me through terrain being here. This weapon is so much better than all the other ones. Oh. Where's the ghost? There was a ghost. There it is. Ghost has to be killed first. The light attacks don't do damage. They're worse than the smoldering mace's light attacks. Glimpse. Here repose damage or life plus, or enemies dropped 5 tar more. Thank you. That's basically, since we get 6% out of that, I think. That's 0.3 tar. Thank you. Per enemy. Don't get stuck on random bullshit, please. I like that attack doing more damage. Yeah, we started with the extra damage, which is great. Wait, how did we start with the extra damage? Isn't that weird? Shouldn't we have like would need like 100 kills with the Exatana to unlock the first thing, I thought. Okay, we have this enemy type here, which tells me that there will be an enemy spawning in my face in a second. Yep. Which also aggroes everyone around the entire world. Great. The things will be coming soon. I'm pressing the wrong dodge buttons still. Uh, 50 enemies we have to kill with the katana to get that, I think. Or does the katana always start with it? Let's take a short break and look into familiarity, which is costs half an hour to do. Because of the weird way this menu works, where it has to fucking rumble for 15 hours. No. Okay. It's like I said. Okay, we want to wait for it to turn around because we don't want to get grabbed by the other guy on the way there. I like this. Congiata, another scripture that we will never use. No pillar this time. There's a white pillar up there, I see it. That pillar wants tar, so let's get to this pillar first. That is not a ranged guy, and the other two also aren't. Stamina, man. Stamina, stamina. Item in the corner, yes. Large bolt is appreciated. We need like 100 of those.
Mother? I don't. I remember thrashing, choking on mud, the needle-like blade, and the knight who wielded it. He carved us from Mother's womb. What possessed him to stop? Who can say? But he dragged me out.
That's Harris, isn't it?
Brought us to Hadern.
Harris with the hollowed sword, the needle-like blade.
I do hope something terrible happened to that night.
Harden lasts for long. A Harden cooldown is reduced by 25%. Thank you. Not really used Harden in the last time, but it is appreciated. I'll look around that corner first every time. Big guy, small guy. Where are you shooting from? Oh, back there, okay. I hate them. We have to go close to him once so that he actually aggroes and not goes into his alternative aggro state where he only taunts us. Also, if the camera turns around, I don't know where I am in contrast to all the terrain, and then I just have a bad time. If the first attack of the first attack, like this has 2 attacks, if the first attack of their first attack or did hit, we wouldn't have taken damage there. If it had hit. Fuck you. How often do I have to press the button? And it wasn't pressing a button, it was turning the right stick to the right. Fucking hell. Lock-on range is 2 centimeters, as always in this game. I like that the heavy attack actually stuns this guy. And the light attack too? That's appreciated, but... weird. In a case. What? That's all? One item? Ah. Oh, I forgot about these. There were a few of them. Chests hidden under rubble. Not that I need boiled frogs, spectral tokens. I mean, large bolts are appreciated. That leads to Grisha Cave. To the side that's safe, actually. That doesn't lead to Grisha Cave. I'm at the wrong thing. That leads to dead end towards the hub. Okay, we saw that. It wanted tar. We'll see how many. Oh, that other one is also a tar one. Still looking around for enemies. 200. Dodge speed while locked on is increased by 15%. Stamina cost is decreased by 10%. It's always the stamina cost decrease that I'm taking. There will be archers spawning again when I come close to that. It's so bad how the game spawns enemies, like some of them right where you stand, some of them like 10 meters from you already having an arrow, a bolt in their crossbow and immediately shooting. Because they actually loaded in before, but they weren't spawned in. Which is so bad. I mean, I know they did that for performance reasons. But that just makes the game way, way, way worse. Different kind of enemy here? How is that even possible? Yeah, just combo them. Freeze damage resist. Meh. I mean, we only keep 6% of the tar, so 200 tar is basically 12 tar, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't really pay out to not get the free heal from it immediately when we can. Oh, the dodge thing. Set enemy on fire, poison enemies, release the blast to deal damage. This one sounds like it would, like, I think fire has the chance to like make enemies stumble for a bit. I don't see an archer yet. He will spawn in a second. I'll tell you. I tell you, there's an archer spawning in a second. There isn't. Okay. Let's kill these two fast. I said you there will be an archer spawning. I told you so. Why did that surprise me? Why did the trap not work on the second guy? Okay, we want to pull him. Fucking not dodge. This is so bullshit. This whole game is so bullshit. Boy. when I'm not locked on, I have my directions working out as I want them to. If I'm locked on, it's just a mess. I have to basically lock off every time I try to do dodge, because otherwise we'll have just problem after problem. Oh god. Especially since we have to keep moving because of that motherfucker who will now shoot me point blank range. Yeah. Unless, of course, I dodge over the stone, which shouldn't be possible by any means. We'll die soon. We'll die so soon. The first time, though. Oh, I hate these. They're so invisible sometimes. Okay, I see that up there. Easy enemy and a white thing. Didn't it say there's only one token? Oh, that's why it's a free one. Okay, tokens are always free. Do we want to do Crypt of Martyrs? Like boss-wise. The bosses, all of them are pretty hefty. I don't know which one I'm wanting to go for. There's basically you have to do a deathless run. If you ever want to succeed and complete a cycle. Let's go Crypt of Martyrs. But I want to look around a bit still. A tiny bit. Those will just kill me. There will be frogs. This is interesting. Like, do these candles say that we can actually start here? Also, I'm still 100% certain that this part of the map had music. There was just music that was passively active while you were walking this part of the map. As long as you didn't talk to the big toad and turned it off. There's a ranged guy. Doesn't seem like they spawned in any archers yet. Ooh, Nessentar, that was worth it going here. Do you aggro? Yes, of course, you aggro by proximity. Oh, I wanted to pick that up. Easy, is that now? Just an ornate token. I'd love to get like a perk where I get 1% like 1% vampirism or something like that, and immediately the run would be doable, because I can't for the health of me do this in a combat situation where I'm actually... I really need to train parries. Was this different than I remember? Was the frog somewhere else in the swamp place? Wasn't there, like around here, the cave that led you to the thing where you could... yeah, this is the shrine that let you say no to... Oh, fuck you. Just turn around, please. Oh, this weapon is so good! Boss... Weakness plus damage dealt to bosses is further increased by 10%. The heavy attack combo finisher has a 15% chance to leave a basic enemy vulnerable to empowered riposte. The light attack combo finisher has a 10% chance to immediately stack a basic enemy. Oh, those are all great. The combo. How often do I do the fucking combo finisher? Let's do that. This was where you could, where there was the shrine, where you could say, no, I'll never use a shell, and basically damn yourself to a shellless run, and for that you get like increased damage, I think. Can only be damage because everything else it can't be. Because without shells you don't need anything else but damage increases. That fucker. I got turned around a bit. Let's go to where the other Grisha fight is in a second. Do you aggro when I go here? No. Was there... There was not a pillar up there. I think this is where... Fuck you. That's not appreciated. 2 archers and 3 big guys is not appreciated. Let's just go far enough away so that... Second one should have exploded too, yeah, okay. So that no one is aggroed, and let's use the thing to go to the Crypt of Martyrs. Come on. Let's get more than 2 meters in, please. This should really heal me going into one of these. Would have been the nice thing to do. Well, that's the guy with weird ranged attacks. And he can have his head explode, which is a thing that I've almost forgot about. Which can be a problem. Also, I wanted to try, like, I took some damage on purpose, because I tried to leave him open towards an empowered riposte via the thing we bought. Because I didn't think about having already unlocked like part of the thing here. I didn't think about having the... Why? Fuck you! How often do I have to press the fucking button so that he starts dodging? Asshole, man. Yeah, we'll die in a second there. Okay, I want to go towards that hidden item location because... Also, why didn't he do the empowered riposte? Isn't he powered? Fuck you. Why am I poisoned? Why was I poisoned? I mean, now I saw that there was whatever that is. Is that a frog? It's a frog, yes. Ah, there was an item in this corner before. Normal game. Oh. That should have killed it. Yeah, that's the good thing with the katana form of the axe. We just stun knock enemies. What the fuck, game? What the fuck, game happened? What the fuck, game is up with you fucking missing everything? Like, how can you miss this attack on an enemy that's right in your face? This game has that so much worse than all the other Souls-likes, which also already have it really bad. There's a mini-boss in there. I saw him. Like, not a mini-boss, but one of these guys that guarded the chest over there in the base game. Like, over there was a chest. God. I think it's the one that I'm hearing right now. You are a fucking asshole for depleting my stamina like that and then not having any possibility to escape. And yes, I just realized that it leaves a big... Why don't we get any items to counter poison? Like, how many runs did we do where we keep all the items and we didn't get a single taskbar? Like, poison is just, yeah, good, you're dead now. Forgot about that enemy. Fuck you. Stamina? Stamina? Fuck you! I had stamina, I pressed the B button before he threw his head. Where was the roll? That's way of a way to lose a run. Boy, killed 40 enemies. Yes, we coming like... It's like we're coming a bit into the run. But not really, because it's always the same. I am not in a state where we'll beat the game deathless. And I don't think...
Considered getting
fuck you.
Good?
I've not... I've never been in that state where I can beat the game deathless, and I don't think I can ever be in that state. Like, accustomed enough to the game that would be a possibility. Good. That's not where the menu is. It's a Boyd Frog that I always think is Tar. Let me do upgrades. I want to have legendaries available to me, and let's do the tower offering pillars a bit cheaper so that it's easier to activate them in game. I'm aiming for 100% here, of course. And with these ones, fuck you. Like, Y is right going up to the upper position. When I press right, yeah. It's like, it feels like right is the right thing because there's this arrow there. +3, right arrow, +4. Of course, I know what it means, but I instinctively press right when I have to press A. Okay. We want to have a 5% chance for enemies to drop instincts, and we want to have a 5% chance to find mortal instincts from word items, and we want a 5% chance of an uncommon starting instinct, 4 of a rare. So rest goes into Endless Unborn. Good, then we're ready for the next run. Let's do... It's just barely 30 minutes. Great. Let's do another Hadern Exitana. That felt very good. That felt very good. Maybe I should do Aerodrome Exitana. Oh, the sun is up again. I need to take care of... Kicked enemy has less poise. Yeah, but the fucking kick costs me... Fucking kick costs me resolve. I should do something about the sun, but I just don't wanna close the game now. Tap out of the game to gain access to the menu where I can do stuff. Glimpse of Wisdom. At least not a 0 run, because we get some glimpses out of this. I mean, Glimpse of Wisdom. Wisdom is the small one. Good. I'm getting more patient, I'm recognizing enemy patterns better, I'm getting to know my weapons better than when I first started the game up after so many months, but this is still a shit show. Oh, that's Grisha. I'm always thinking that I'm at another place. Please don't aggro immediately. Goodbye. I'm confusing the crawlways. I was thinking I would be coming out. I don't even know where I was thinking I would be coming out. I mean, yes, I can do Grisha. Okay, next time we won't progress to the next map. If we find a token, we will do a mini-boss before. Then Noctivago or Grisha. I don't remember any other ones in here. Like in the base game area, in the Fallgrim is its name. Don't see any arrow fuckers, but you never know. Let's kill this one. Just run right into its face, because then it's one-shot time. I feel like this weapon is way better than all the other ones. It feels so much like it. Like that's the case. I'm gonna look at that in a second. I didn't look at that the last time. But I wanna look up here, because there's the chest, and the chest is really helpful. I see the asshole. Don't want to have it aggro to me. Thank you for a lot of tar. Oh, 500 tar for... I won't ever pay for Mortal Instincts. I mean, when I do a real run, perhaps. I mean, that could help me so much, that Mortal Instinct. That could give me base health or something. Oh, Instinct from a pickup. Mortal Instinct from a pickup. Thank you. Unparryable attack resistance. drop mortar or movement speed? Survivability is key. That doesn't look like as many enemies as it did the last time. I assume they'll... I freaking eat my words. Oh, there's a big guy even. It's one of the guys we have to kill with Solomon to unlock his stuff. This feels so weird, the way you have to do this. Like run into the enemy's face and then press a right trigger. Cooldown reduction. 30% stamina refill when hardening cooldown. That's not bad, but let's do the cooldown reduction. I've not used harden in the last 2 episodes. I just realized. Good. Not going further that way because there's too many hard enemies. But that looked interesting. Aha, we just need to kill 1 enemy and then we can open that. But then we couldn't open real instincts. And that wouldn't be a good idea. I want to go towards that chest. There was a chest down there. I don't know whether it is in here in this game mode. Like in one of those corners, it was like a hidden thing that there was a chest there. Start the cycle with a random uncommon instinct for the Exetan. Oh, you can level those up. So we have the runic familiarity. Part 1 for the Exetana. Yeah, now for the next one, we get an uncommon instinct. We now start with a common instinct for the Exetana. What? There's nothing here, but the freaking thing guarding it was still there. That's where chest was. Was very well hidden, like in between the roots and stuff. You can't see brown in front of brown. That was the wrong running attack. Basically, it wasn't a running attack because it was... You know what I mean. If I'm telling bullshit sometimes. Where was the second attack of that, please? Oh god, that's... The light attack is so bad. Gained a glimpse. Oh god. Did you just spawn right in my face, you fucker? I assume it just went over and I didn't see it, and then it did the teleport attack. I felt like being shot by 2 archers, because 2 of the bullets came like back to back, but I think that wasn't the case even. Oh. I'm not where I thought I was. I thought there was like a ramp going up here, but that's not in this place. That's in the other place, like around the corner. These look very similar-ish to each other. Did I just go back for the 5th time to the same area? Great. I always think that it branches over there another time. One more time, then it actually branches. Isn't there a hole to crawl through? Like right here? No, it's upstairs. It's upstairs. I'm stupid. I'm confusing 3 places now with each other. But this is a place we've been to last run. Or was it yesterday? Glimpse spectral tokens. We're going towards the swamp area from the back now. Up there's where an archer was awaiting us the last times. This is the this is the spectral token one. Or the free one. Because we know that there's one free one and one spectral token one. Okay, this is the free one. Parried enemy deals less damage to you. Parried enemy drops more tar. Parried enemy has increased chance to drop an item. Then let him do less damage afterwards, which doesn't help because I'll never parry because I'm bad at this game. Where do we want to go? Okay. No archers this time. Unless you are one. You aren't. You are though. How did you freaking hit me? What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do, character? I pressed up, I think, on accident. Like I was putting the left stick down and I slid off of it. I think I must have pressed up. So I used an ornate thing, which I think buffs my next attack after getting struck while hardened. Which really doesn't help. Yeah, thank you. Tar drop? Yes. Up there is a tar pillar. That's a tar pillar. Okay, let's go there. Fuck you, game. Like this thing. If there's a mod that just removes the fucking things, I would be glad to use it. Normally, I'm not one for... Am I completely confused now? We can't go there from this side. I hate these things. Why do you have to put invisible traps everywhere? Okay, let's first look at the dead end. I see that there, I think that's a white pillar up there, if I saw that right from the corner of my eye. Which kind of enemy is over there? Okay, no problem. No problem. Stamina is full. No problem, enemy, apparently. Story of Tar. Glimpses, thank you. We just need more large bolts to even consider running a ballista build at some point. If we have like 300,000 of them, we're just gonna do a pure ballista run. At least we can stun them out of the teleport because it's not a real teleport and it moves below the ground. Movement speed, here repost life, here repost damage. So movement speed and knockdown resistance. Thank you. We still have the ornate token active. You can see it in the lower left. It's a thing that I basically never saw because I never used items, because I thought like there must certainly be a better situation to use this item in, and there never was, because there was never a situation where it's really good to use an item. It was always like a meh thing. Okay. Nothing here. Ah, thank you. Tar drop? Glimpse of courage. That is really good. Plunging and running attack damage, light attack damage, heavy attack damage. Like it's 10%. Shouldn't the heavy attack be increased by 10%? If I do the running heavy attack? Shouldn't that count as a heavy attack? Otherwise I'm using light attacks a lot. I'm using the running attack. There's no reason to not do this, because this is the attack that I use. Or is it this one? That's the running attack. Yeah. Oh. I was preoccupied thinking about something else. A glimpse of wisdom. Which way do we go? Up here? See no archers yet? Item around the corner. Someone said something. It's a golden bell. We should do a Harrow's Run where we farm the things, the brigands. I hate if they're in taunt mode, it's always a bit weird. Yeah, we're doing more damage. It's not much, but yeah, it's 10%. What am I saying? It's not much, yes. Apparently not enough if I miss the first hit a tiny bit. I heard one very loud enemy. We're almost halfway done with the next level of this.
What did Solomon see in me? In us? He was at times tender. Often he'd read from these tablets. I can still hear them falling with a heavy thud, scraping as he arranged them. I didn't always understand what he said, but I always listened.
The problem about this game is that I very often didn't really get the... we're going to Shrine of Ash today because I want to see something different. Fuck you, log on. This attack, man. It's a bit broken. On these basic enemies that actually suffer to it. I never got a complete view of the story, like understood what they were even like. There were always like you need to spend like until New Game +3 or something to just get enough stuff to unlock every saying with every shell, and then I was still not sure. Like the most story thing you could do is actually do the one side quest with the guy where you bring like souls or glimpses. You help him and his brother share glimpses. And that was the most story thing you could do in the entire game. Main story was basically... Yeah, you can just spam that. Main story was basically not a thing. Oh, fuck you, game. How did you miss that attack? Okay, let's get rid of the archer first, or let's get the item around the corner here. Oh, there are two now? Last time there weren't two. Were there two? Futility. Yeah. Good. Archer guy and ranged guy. First of all, the dangerous one, which is this one. Now we can de-aggro the archer for a bit. It's not really de-aggroed, but it stops aiming and thus takes longer for the next hit, which was a lie apparently. Good. Running attack. Okay, that's just... The light attacks of the Exitana just don't do shit. But the heavy attacks do pack quite a punch. Bag of tar. Like I always asking myself of how do I want to do these episodes? Like, do I actually want to do 2 or is 2 runs per episode maybe too much? Yeah, I had to dodge left, otherwise I would have hit the fire, and thus the second dodge just rode around him. Gain the glimpse, get the spectral token. No more actual items here? Like normal items? There are no normal items in this camp. Interesting. It just gives us...
Solomon told me many stories, but there was one I liked best. The origin. He said our kin fell from the heavens in golden chariots, trailed by fire and lightning, and in their smoldering ruin, Hadern found the first seeds of infinity. He knew not what they were, only that they were to be revered. Of course, he changed his mind eventually.
That's why it's called the Reverie. Longer stamina cost while locked on, and when... Wait, while locked on is decreased by 15%. Don't we have that already? Your recovery has 50% longer distance. That's roll speed, roll stamina cost. Always roll stamina. I think we have both versions of the roll stamina cost one. Let me look at that before I go to P for a second. Where are the dodge instincts? The roll instinct. Roll. Ah, we don't have the dodge one this time. Ah, okay. They roll and dodge. Okay, they are different. I hate that. That's not the way I think about that. These tokens are weird. Like these are the instincts. I get that, the mortal instincts, that there are like 3, 6, 10 of them, and that's it. But these tokens, why do we need 1, 2, 3, 4? Like that's delivering the gland, isn't it? Like this one, then another one. But what are those two? Like getting the gland and delivering it? I have no idea. Problem is with the dodge and the evade, what I was talking about, like dodge and evade are like synonyms to me, but it's this and this. Those are two different things in this game, and it always throws me off. Okay, we actually want to do this here, because this is a fuck ton of enemies. Okay, we pulled one too many now. Yeah, like what am I supposed to do about that enemy? He teleports to you to bite you. Also, I pressed B like 70 dozen times. Pull him. Not just one of them. Exactly. I'm taking that glimpse. Thank you. Let's go around and see. This guy. Didn't pull the other one. Good. Got that guy. Last patroller. Good. Last guy. Why does it does look like it's locked onto the pillar, which is bullshit. It should never be. Upon activation, there's 10% chance Hadern can resist to 1 additional hits. When struck while Hadern, 10% of block damage up to 4 is converted to resolve. 4 damage is converted to resolve. No pain, no gain, yeah. After recharging the Hadern ability, there's a 10% chance to gain enhanced Hadern. What does it mean, enhanced? What is enhanced Hadern? Fire damage resist plus. Thank you for that. There's a 10% chance Hadern can resist 1 additional hit. No pain, no gain. Block damage is reversed. That's perfect for the Grisha fight that we'll be doing in a second there. Oh, fuck you. Like, you're having like big things showing up in the middle of the screen. Oh, now I was talking. I hate these things. Can't there be a mod to just remove them from the game? It's not fun to have them lying around. Bold frog. Don't remember whether there was anything this way around. No. It's a shame that we can't use our tar from that side. Good. Enemies. Last time there were 2 of them. This time it looks the same. Of course we can't lock on before they aggro. But this way it also works. Combo finisher has 10% to immediately stagger basic enemy. Damage there to basic enemies is increased by 15% and to bosses by 10. Runic Siphon, acquiring new instinct restores 5 additional health. That's good. Boss weakness. Because we want to fight the mini boss. And this run might actually go somewhere. I want to get the item on the pillar. Which this is the only way to get it. And then we're gonna go fight Grisha. I almost forgot about that. That would have been a bad idea to just jump down here. Good. That entire section of the map, everything over there is cleared. Feels good. Feels good to have achieved something in the run. So we could use the Spectre token and just port away. But I want to just freaking beat this one mini-boss. Also the running attack will be great on him since it double hits, which is great. Where do you come from, asshole? Fuck you! Just knock this. Where does the asshole come from? Okay, 4 resolve doesn't mean 4 resolve, but what am I doing? Fuck you, I hate that one. Oh, stunned him. Also, while he's stunned, he does auto-aim at you, like he turns his body towards you, which is totally weird. That felt totally bonkers on all, like, all sides of that felt totally bonkers. Are you fucking kidding me? Why did you turn around like crazy? Okay. No pain, no gain can be upgraded for up to 6. Deep pockets for large grade. Okay, so this gives upgrade. And we get 20 glimpses for being a Grisha hunter. All of these are bullshit. Deep pockets, why not? Full heal would have been appreciated, man. A full heal would have been very appreciated. Or damage bonus. Something that is like simulating an upgraded weapon, for example. Unlock Hadern's Fool's Gold Shade. We did it. And how far along are we with the thing? Okay, we have the uncommon instinct for the Exatana now, so we unlock both in this run, I think. If I'm not completely mistaken, and we have the Fool's Gold Shade for the next time. So we'll have some nice little cosmetic changes. I mean, I'm not a big friend of cosmetic changes as rewards for something, but if you can unlock them like on the way while you're already doing stuff that you would always do, it's not so bad. Well, that's a bad arena for that guy. That was actually not so bad. 4 damage resistance. Like all these dead ends obviously will have items in them that are worth it. Do we want to go for Van Noctivago too? I don't know. Did we kill the guy guarding this exit? Yes. Where did this exit lead to though? We go all the way through there and then come out in the one... Yeah, shouldn't there be like directly a chest with an item? Or like an item on the ground there? Like if these runs take longer now, it would be totally fine to do one run per episode to make the episodes not too long and to like spread out the episodes, because I need to record Neo at some point again. This is currently taking away time from that. Dagger roll, hardening roll, lava roll. Let's do the hardening roll. Stone stun enemy. Fuck you, game. Really, fuck you. Fuck you, game, I said. Can't you listen to me? More health by instincts, thank you. That was a weird noise. If I'm not completely mistaken, this leads towards the area that our Spectre token has gained us access to. Let's try to just go through the gate then. If we ever make it that far, because this is a fucking mess of an area it always was. Alright, let's kill this guy. Okay. The others are just taunting. So we can just take care of this one slowly. I think these are like 20 too many of them to be reasonable. Okay. Now there's 2 of them here, which is not appreciated. That was the activation, by the way, of the thing I just bought. Great. What's that guy? I don't remember that enemy up there. The knight with the shield. We're starting collect for the random rare instinct. Like, that's also part of roguelikes that I don't like, which is you just end up farming for upgrades or unlocks. Just to be able to, fuck you game, to do a run. That was actually not the game, that was myself confusing control inputs between games again. I don't remember those knights. Were they in the fireplace? Fucking hell. I like the loots, they're funny. Okay, let's try to pull just the knight. I don't remember the knights. That looks like it would be the end of their thing. Oh, you can break the shield. Obviously, you can kick the shield too. But for everyone but Harris... Fuck you, game! How does that not stun? It stuns everyone else. You fucker. Should have healed me a bit at least. There's more. Like there's a lot going on here. Sometimes it's weird how many that I need way more hits than other times. Like there's not a pillar here. Why are there so many enemies? Like there are 2 shilling over there. Oh, that's that area. We could go to the one place where Grisha is at night, but the last time I looked there were 2 archers plus other enemies. Yep, killing more brigands. I mean, it's not really needed for this guy. Is that an archer up there? He has a back turned, but is that an archer? Okay, let's go towards that. We have, for that temple up there, we have the key, the spectral token. I want to see whether we can just go in now. Via this, because I know that it unlocks the fast travel to it. But maybe we get like 1 instinct from actually traveling to it or something like that. And I'd like to know such things. No, it just makes the gate disappear. Good. Actually, this is a good point where I can stop the run and let it run over into next episode, because we've been going for over an hour. Just want to see... it says nothing. Okay, we can't return without the gland. Okay, this is a very well point to just save the game and return later. So let's leave the reverie and come back in a second. Are shades activated for the main game? Is my next question. Like there were Twitch drops for shades, for example. Are they also for the main game, or are they only for base game? Let me go through the menu to find out. Okay, I can't find the menu option to do that. So yeah, good. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow with the continuation of that great run we've been doing through the fire area, which, if I remember right, had the easiest bosses. I just remember one of them though. I remember another one that has that looks like he would be a fire boss, but that one is in the Obsidian Temple, like a twin brother one. He had a red color to him, like the conjoined twins boss. That was in the Obsidian one. So was there only one boss in there? Like because I know that the Marcher crypt has 2 bosses, and I'm thinking of, do I forget bosses? Were there other bosses in the other worlds? And I think not. Well, whatever. We're gonna continue in the Shrine of Ash tomorrow. Have a nice day.